What's up YouTube, Deaddraw here, bringing you another video today. First off, please, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Go like our team's Facebook page. It would mean a lot to me, has different discussion things on there and whatnot. But today I want to talk to you about reprints. Not just reprints, but the whole new getting a super rare in every pack. Little discussion video about that. The reason I just figured I was going to talk about it is because there's a lot of reprints happening lately. Then we got the Megatins. Now we got High Speed Riders, which has a lot of reprints in it. It's bringing out new stuff, but has like the Trish reprint, Emergency Teleport reprint, some good reprinted cards in that set for sure. Now, my overall opinion on reprints is it's good for the game. A lot of people hate them because they lose money on them. When I get a card like a Trishula, when it if it first gets unbanned, it's because I want to use it now. I don't want to use it later. I don't want to it's because I'm paying that money to lose it now. So when I see it as losing money, I don't actually see it as losing money because I paid to use it at that point in time, and that's why I've had the advantage of getting to use that card since it's come out. That's just an example, and it's been like that for many cards. I've personally taken quote unquote losses, on a lot of cards like bears. I got them when they were 90. I pulled mine, so I didn't really lose any. I pulled two of mine and traded, upgraded an ulti, but yeah, I got really lucky with that. And then plus I did really well. I played that deck for a long time. To me I got my worth out of them. But a lot of people get upset when cards get reprinted. Well, dude, that's just Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta expect it. If when there's a Megatin coming out, get rid of stuff. Like this Megatin, I got rid of my Dante's for 40 a piece before the Megatin even got before Dante was even announced that it was gonna be in there. I got rid of mine for 40 a piece, and now you can get Dante's for 20. Most people aren't even gonna get the first ed ones, because they're just gonna rather go get the ones for $20 than get ones for $30. So I got rid of mine for 40 each, and because I knew they're gonna get reprinted, and that's what you have to do. And the reason I think reprints is good is because when I go to a regional, or I go to maybe not so much a local because local, but if I go to a box tournament regional, anything higher, I want to play against another competitive deck. Um, and some decks like Necros, when they first came out, even Shadal's, stuff like that was very expensive and hard to build, and not everyone can make those. So you end up getting a lot of rogue players playing other stuff who main deck Floodgates, and they main deck a lot of Floodgates, stuff like that, and they just it's not very fun. It's not very what I'd call competitive. Because a lot of times we're gonna have a lot of answers to that. We're gonna win before they even get to their floodgates or whatever, and they're not gonna be able to do much. And those people aren't most likely are not able to do as well at an event or at a tournament, which is very unfortunate. So when there's a reprint and things become a lot cheaper, it makes that deck more accessible and more easy to play, easy to make, so we can get more people playing them. Now, when it becomes we've been playing. BA's been a deck since Duelist Alliance. Now it's okay. Now it's time. The reprints shouldn't even matter anymore. That deck should probably just get hit on the ban list. Because that's been way too long. It's been so long. And Necros is it's taken so many events. I think it's taken 7 YCS events now, which is coming on the same thing as Teledad and Gladiator Beast, which is huge because we haven't had a deck do that for a long time. I think Teledad won 8 of the championships. So they weren't YCS back then, but it's the equivalent. I think they won 8, and now Necros has won 7, which is a really big deal. I mean, that's just crazy. I think the next closest deck we had that won a lot of YCSs was Mermails, and I'm not even sure how many they won. I'd have to look into that. But what I'm saying, I'm getting a little bit off topic. What I'm saying is when these cards become more accessible, and the reprints happen, it gets better because you get an easier chance of playing against the meta, which is, in my opinion, more fun. A lot of people might say, well, I don't want to play against the meta. Then you shouldn't be going to regionals. You shouldn't be doing these higher tier events. You shouldn't be trying to qualify, because what it is, when you go to as a high tier Yu-Gi-Oh event, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a high tier event. You're going to expect to play the meta. That's what's going to win. That's just what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, the whole new super rare card Rarity. Since you're gonna get guaranteed a super, supers are not gonna be as expensive. I mean, right now they're not even that expensive. But like Shaddoll Fusion, when that came out, that was $20. Like we're not gonna get that as much anymore because you're guaranteed a super rare, which is really really good for the game. It may not be as good for vendors because obviously they can't make that, but it's not that bad. I think if every like personally, if like every deck that came out, you can go buy a structure deck and like just play that deck because of that, that would be really cool because um, to me that would create just way more meta, way more stuff like that, and it'd be really really more competitive, really easy for everyone to get into competitive. That's one big thing about competitive is that since stuff costs so much money, there's a lot of people who just choose not to get into it. But like, if we want the community to grow, and we had cards that were easier accessible, that can make the community grow so fast, you guys, it would just be insane. But that's all I really have to talk about. Please let me know what your opinion on the reprints are, and what you think about the whole new super rare and every single pack after the next set. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. Well, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Mean a lot to me. We'll talk to you later.